Welcome back, everyone, to another Latin Wealth Club Bull Room episode where we talk about investments such as crypto, stocks, and let me just make it known that none of this is financial advice. It's simply personal experiences and opinions. But with that being said, this is your host, MP, and behind the scenes. AZ, what's going on, bro? Are you having some technical difficulties?
AZ? Okay.
Oh, my God. What is... He was moving,
right.
guys. We apologize. He was moving stuff back there, and maybe he knocked down the wire there.
Let's not forget you forgot the whole Bull Room poster behind you right there, man.
I did. We had a little rough start to this podcast, guys. But anyways, this is episode, I believe, number 11 of the Bull Room, and we're gonna talk about a little bit what's going on with stocks. You know, we got our stock guy over here, Mr. AZ. He's gonna start taking over our stock notifications here on the Bull Room, and I'm gonna start taking over some of the crypto stuff, so that way maybe we can start getting more into more detail and providing more valuable information, such as what we've been doing here on the Bull Room. Let me remind you guys to pay the fee. The fee is quite simple; it has nothing to do with money. Okay, I just need you guys to share this with a like-minded individual, a sibling, a relative. I don't know, primo, prima. El perro. Anyone that's going to be willing to listen to us, man. Just help us grow. Help us continue to reach new people and to inform new people on things that they might not know on entrepreneurship, investing, fitness, and mindset. But let's get this show on the road. What we got today, AZ? I see you have a good amount of things written down right there for the stock market. Well, keep us updated, man. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Honestly, it was a pretty lackluster week, to be honest.
Okay.
The Fed spoke this week, talking about rates. I'm sure everybody's interested in the rates. Right?
No hike.
Huh?
No hike.
No hike. Not even a cut. They kept it the same.
That is great.
Yeah.
I told you from the start. I said it from the start. And you could go back to the first episodes of the Bull Room, even Latin Wealth Club podcast, and I've said they're not going to raise rates. This is not the year. If they're going to raise rates, it's going to be in 2024. So expect good times in 2024. Now, these next couple months for winter and stocks, expect a slide down. Expect a slowdown. Expect cheaper discounts on the way. You know, if you're going to have some money, hopefully on the side, maybe a little bit over. If you do have any, you know, I know a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. I would definitely do a bunch of research on crypto and stocks and see what is undervalued. What are some undervalued cryptos and companies out there? You know, talk to me, AZ, though. So, you know, we didn't have a hike, and what does that mean for the market?
Well, I mean, on the day it's down 7%, right?
Okay.
Today it's down 7%. On the week it's down 15%. But I mean, you know, it's kind of the normal reaction to this usual stuff, you know, because they haven't been I think last time they rose a quarter, maybe, like, it was something really light that they rose. And last time they rose a little bit, and then it also fell. But I mean, honestly, the SPY is still kind of high, bro. Like, overall, like, it's still, like, we're still pretty high. Yeah, we've taken a little bit of loss here, but still overall, like, it seems like it's doing okay.
I think we're going to slide down, though, because October is right around the corner.
Yeah, there's still some downside for sure. But another thing that they said was they believe by the end of 2024, they'll have that interest rate in the 5% range.
Okay, but what do you think we're going to do when October rolls around and we have student loans finally restarting?
They're just going to pay them, bro.
We have to remember, right? CC, all-time highs. Okay. Student loan forgiveness about to start again. Okay. Then we got the holiday season coming up.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Spending. I don't know, man. This might be a 50-50 Q4 right here. This might be a coin toss. A coin toss. A coin toss. A coin toss.
You're getting there, bro. You're getting there.
I'm getting there. I'm saying all the wrong words. But this might be a coin toss, AZ, and I believe that we are in a very, very uncertain position right now in the U.S. economy. I believe. I mean, dude, I know right now you're looking at it from a short term, kind of saying like, oh, like it didn't impact us that much, this and that. But what are the ones to come?
Well,
right?
This is not financial advice. We do not recommend anything here.
No,
but
hit up Richard if you need any financial advice. Mr. Roy Oval.
Hit up Kevin from Certified Taxes.
Kevin most likely won't give you financial advice, but he can give you tax advice, and that is the most important thing.
Yeah, honestly, fuck stocks, fuck crypto. Go get your attack. Go get
yourself a good tax man. That's what you need, a good CPA.
Yeah, no, but I think there is some looming stuff, but I don't think it's going to be enough to really hinder
the market.
Yeah, okay. Not the student loan stuff. It might, but I think we've came across worse stuff and we've survived.
Well, here's the thing. What if there's a headline that says, I don't know, 10,000 Americans can't have defaulted on their student loan forgiveness in the month of December?
Yeah.
Or haven't paid at all. Like, they haven't restarted. Like, they just have been ignoring the payment. Like, what are you going to do when there's a headline that comes out like that in November and December, and then the market goes down 2 points, 3 points? Maybe not a 10%. Mm-hmm. But like a 2-3 pointer.
Yeah, well, thankfully, the labor market is still pretty high.
Really? So I thought unemployment went up a little bit.
Huh? Yeah, it did, but that's actually what we want. That's the thing.
That is what we want. But what is it going to cost?
Yeah, the problem is something has to go down for us to recover again.
You're right.
So I think even if unemployment goes up a little bit, that's completely fine. Like, it's kind of what we need.
Yeah.
But either way, it's still really high.
But you know what's so great about the stock market? What? That if you're sticking with dividend stocks, you have nothing to worry about.
Yes, sir.
You just got to keep accumulating.
Let them pay you out. That's it. Just sit there and let them pay you out. Especially right now, you guys. Hopefully,
not financial advice.
That's not a recommendation. But hopefully you guys have been stocking up on some dividends, even maybe if you're into crypto, like MP, staking some of your crypto. But
if you can,
I don't know,
we got a lot of SEC rules going on right now.
Right,
we'll talk about that in a bit.
So hopefully you guys have been collecting on your dividends. I know I have, and it's very nice every time my dividends.
Do you have the drip program on?
Of course. Oh, you have to have, dude. If you don't have the drip program, like you're fucking. It's automatic. It's auto. Let it do it for you, man. You don't even gotta look at it. You can go months without looking at your account.
Yeah,
and you're still getting your drip. And yeah, man. So it's nice. But
any key terms that Jerome Powell said? Anything that you might stood out?
Nothing really, man. I don't know if you've actually watched anything.
I didn't watch all of it, to be honest with you, not this time around.
Yeah, but because
I was expecting no hike,
right?
Yeah,
yeah. So it's always like
it's all database.
Yeah, not only that, but it's even the way he says stuff. Yeah, everything is very calculated. Every little word he says,
because he needs to be careful.
Exactly.
With what he says.
Yes. Because dude, if you guys ever watch him speak and look at the market at the same time. One little thing that might signal downside. Oh my god! Immediately.
Not only that, but what I was gonna say is you want to talk about not having freedom of speech. That man does not have freedom of speech at all, bro.
No, man, no.
That man does not have that.
No, but that's why there's other people to do it for him. To speak on his, not on his behalf,
or to write his stuff.
Huh?
Or to write his stuff.
What do you mean?
Because you might have a publisher.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. He probably goes to someone and says hey, this is a
just approves it, and then he's like, all right, this looks good.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm sure, definitely.
So let's go on and talk about some Cardano, right? We're gonna talk about why I'm buying Cardano, why am I so stoked on Cardano, and why I only own Bitcoin and Cardano. Okay, and here's the thing about Cardano, right? Cardano simply what stood out about Cardano, right? Let me talk about that first. The fact that the creator of Cardano was one of the creators of Ethereum was stood out. I was like, well, that's kind of weird, right? The Judas of the Jesus Christ, just goes against his original project. And the reason why he went against his original project because he's seen a lot of flaws in the Ethereum system, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So then I started reading more on Cardano, right? And this is some of the stuff that I learned about Cardano when I was doing research. It was simply that Cardano's goal is to be the most environmentally sustainable blockchain platform, meaning self-sustainable, most decentralized and everything. That is their goal, right? It uses a unique a proof of stake consensus mechanism. So pretty much you're using your Bitcoin, I'm sorry, your Cardano, you're staking it, and it is validating transactions within the ecosystem. Okay. Here's the thing about Cardano is that it is divided by 2 layers. Okay, in the blockchain. One is CLS, one is CCL. I mean CSL, I'm sorry, and CCL. Okay, divided by 2 different layers. And the thing about Cardano is that one layer is for accounts and balances, and it's where transactions are verified by the proof of stake mechanism. And then the CCL is where people can run their apps on the blockchain, right? And that's where like they are able to execute all the things they want to do. Okay, so they have two layers. Okay, and the reason for having 2 layers is actually to process as many transactions as possible per second. So Cardano is building a decentralized ecosystem, right? That is going to be self-sustainable, right? So once this thing is self-sustainable, they have 2 layers. Their goal is to do 1 million transactions a second, right? And then the Cardano, the founder, he always says that he wants to bank the unbanked. What does he mean by that? So he's talking about these undeveloped countries like Ethiopia, like you know, those African countries that like you go over there and there's like not even a road. He wants to help them get banked, right? Because over there, if AZ is my brother and he's going to travel across town and I owe somebody across town some money, over there's no actual way to send each other money. Like there's no Zelle. Does that make sense? So their goal is to introduce Cardano to them where they could use that as a day-to-day transaction for transactions for currency. So the Cardano's goal is to go into undeveloped countries, introduce Cardano to them, and for that country to adapt the Cardano system to their financial system. Does that make sense?
So, I mean, this is like banking on that they even have a phone, though, right? Like connects to the
internet. Yes, yeah. Yes.
So I mean,
so they are investing into these countries because they want them to use the Cardano infrastructure for their financial system.
Mm-hmm. So how?
To put in perspective, cryptocurrencies are just a bunch of currencies fighting for market share.
Sure, for people to use them.
Yes, and the ones that are the top dogs right now are Ethereum and Bitcoin.
What about Ethereum Classic?
No.
What is that? Is that part of it?
I think it's a part of the ecosystem. I'm not too sure because I'm not too deep into Ethereum like that, as I'm obviously in Cardano.
Mm-hmm.
But Cardano stands out to me because it is a product of the Ethereum system. Just that they notice that there's flaws in the Ethereum system. Ethereum doesn't want to fix them or doesn't know or can't fix them. And Cardano's doing like pretty much, bro. It's like it's like Terminator and then Terminator 2.0. Like, that's the way I see it. It's like they learned from the mistakes from the first time. Mm-hmm. Now they're coming back with the second time with an even better one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. And the thing is, bro, is Charles Hoskin, he's actually the founder of Cardano. He was the founder of Ethereum too. So that should show you a lot. If Ethereum went up like crazy if Ethereum has the market share it has right now and it's flawed, when people realize that Cardano is not flawed, it is like they've pretty much solved everything that Ethereum has wrong. What do you think is going to happen when there's mass adoption?
So what are some of the flaws of Ethereum that
like the gas fees?
Okay.
For example, on the NFT system, like you're paying a bunch of fees, right. Transaction fees, right?
Yeah.
The thing about Cardano is that it's cheaper and faster.
Okay. Because
they're building the infrastructure needed to make a lot of transactions per second, like I said. Mm-hmm. And for them to have a sustainable blockchain without having like a big ass fee for people to like be transacting. Right. And that's the thing about Ethereum is that it's a little slow and the gas fees are a lot. So like, let's say you make a profit and you have a gas fee of like pretty hefty amount. It's going to cut into your profit.
Yeah.
of your digital asset,
sure.
which is what you don't want.
I've had to deal with that before. It gets really expensive, and there's certain times, right, like where it's more expensive than other times. Or
Yeah, I believe so.
Kind of, it's really weird to try to figure out how much you're gonna pay.
Yeah, dude, did you see my text? I told you let's get into Bitcoin mining.
I don't know. I feel like if we would have done that 4 years ago, man, that would have been amazing to do.
Nah, I'm thinking about. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm interested in doing it after the bull run.
Oh, once it dips down again?
No, once it goes up. So it goes up, you sell for a profit, and then reinvest it into the Bitcoin mining.
Oh, okay.
And then now you made your profit off of crypto into passive crypto.
So are you thinking that? So once the crypto run actually happens, bless you.
Oh, dang. I was trying to tell you to mute it.
That's that Latin Wealth Club sneeze.
Dude, I've been holding it in this whole time.
I can see it in your teeth. I saw the veins falling on your forehead. I was like, what the fuck?
I was holding it in, man.
I just see the veins moving on your forehead. I was like, what's going on with this guy?
I was holding on to the sneeze. But anyways, man, we should look into it, man. Maybe we could talk about how that works, because it is a very interesting system on how that people can make like nothing into something. Like people have really mined a whole Bitcoin, bro. Like they're sitting on a whole Bitcoin, and they might have invested a lot of money, but the next bull run, it'll be more than worth it. Worth it.
Yeah, man.
I'm over here mixing my words and stuff, man. But anything else, AZ? What do we got for them today? On is there anything that you missed on the stock stuff?
No, I think that's a big part. I mean, because at this point, when it comes out tomorrow, it might be a little late. You know, people already hear about it. But so, I mean, you know, anybody who's watching, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, shout out to everybody
for us. Yeah, for the info. But besides that, I mean, if you're in stocks, hopefully soon it's going to be time to switch to some growth stocks. No, not growth stocks. I'm sorry.
To dividend stocks.
Growth. Yes, growth stocks. I'm sorry. Look into growth stocks instead of dividend stocks, because hopefully, like that, like
undervalued companies.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, like they said, man, they're hoping to be. This is, of course, is coming from the government. Yeah. So it's like, take it with a grain of salt, right? But hopefully, if they're right about their goal by the end of next year, if it comes down to that 5% range, then, I mean, hopefully by that time, you already have your undervalued pickups, right? Yeah. You'll already be invested in some of the stocks.
I think we should do an episode, bro. Sorry to cut you off real quick. Yeah. I think we should do an episode with Kevin. Yeah. Where we could go through some stock. We could pick like 5 stocks.
Yeah,
go through their
stuff. Yes. Yeah. Bro.
And then find out if they are undervalued or not. 100%. Because we could determine that with Kevin here.
That'd be awesome, actually. Yeah, to bring him on to it. Yeah, that'd be sick.
And if you're a Bull Room listener, you got to understand that we're doing this for the benefit of you, even though this is not financial advice. But if we are learning something new on the Bull Room, we would want you to learn something.
We're here to make money too, so make money with us.
We're here to make our community better.
Oh,
right.
That's so heartfelt. I like it.
I don't want to see us in barrios anymore, fool. I want to see us in Beverly Hills, homie. That's where I want to see us.
Nah, bro. If we eat, we all eat, right? That's
well, we're in Beverly Hills.
Oh,
we're just not residents.
Absolutely. Oh, no, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're workers there, but we were trying to...
In my mind, we're in Beverly Hills right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to make Beverly Hills East LA.
East LA?
Yeah, we want taco stands on the corners, homie.
My cousin used to live in East LA.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this is the end of the Bull Room. Stay dedicated, stay motivated. All money, no money out. And we'll see you on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and play the outro, easy.
Vaya folclórico, oye, disculpa la tardanza y los dolores de cabeza, ¿sabes? Agradezco tu paciencia y esta gran oportunidad. Dile, ya tú ves.